What's really nice about this procedure is you don't need any specialty equipment. You don't need MB Star. You don't have to do any diagnostics. You know, this is just putting the transmission into relearn mode. And believe me, you really want to get in the habit of doing this once a month, once every couple weeks when you feel it downshifting kind of harsh. It does smooth it out. Now, I've had many other transmission issues that were not related to the transmission, and the way I found this procedure out was I called a specialty shop in California that used to overhaul the valve bodies to these transmissions, and they said they stopped doing it. They didn't find anything wrong with the valve bodies. It was the inputs to the transmission that was causing it to shift incorrectly. And he said, well, take it to the dealer and they'll, reset it. He used the words reset. So I thought I'd have to go to the dealer and pay, them to hook up the computer. But the service manager explained this procedure to me and it's working for me. So hopefully this was hopefully this is going to be helpful to you. In case you did not know this, there is a button underneath the accelerator. And it's like a downshift button. If you push the pedal to the floor, there's a stop down here, travel stop down here, but there's a button that forces a downshift, and you can feel it when you press the accelerator down all the way to the floor, and that's important in this procedure. The next thing you're going to need to be familiar with is key position. So we got key position 1, key position 2, key position 3, and key position 4 is start. So what we're going to do is we're going to insert our key and turn it to key position 3, which is the run position. So we turn the key to key position 3. We depress the accelerator all the way until we feel the button engage, the downshift button or the passing button or whatever you want to call it. And now we're going to wait 15 seconds. Now with our foot still on the accelerator so that the button is engaged, we remove the key. Then we release the accelerator pedal and wait 2 minutes. And during this 2-minute wait, the ECU is communicating with the TCU, and that is the engine control unit is communicating with the transmission control unit. Now you can get out of the car and leave, and you don't have to sit there for 2 full minutes. Now you want to get in the habit of doing this once a month, believe it or not. And what this does is it doesn't really reset the transmission. What it does is it puts it into relearn mode, and that's important to understand. So what I've read online is, the next 40 shifts or so is when, it watches it and then it behaves accordingly. But what I've found out is over time, the shifting just gets smoother and smoother and smoother. And I've had to do this because most of my commute is at high speeds, and I'll have to merge into traffic. So I like to drive, in granny mode, just, smooth shifting. I want that buttery smooth shift. But every once in a while, when I have to merge with traffic and I draw on that horsepower, it shifts pretty rapidly. And over time, that kind of interferes with the buttery smooth transmission shifting that I'm more accustomed to.